we have a grade 2 AC sprain. He has moderate pain and swelling around his AC joint with limited range of motion, and there's also a gap. So for the acute phase, we're going to do edema control on the stem unit with negative polarity, frequency between 80 and 150. I'm going to do 120. It's going to be a continuous cycle, and treatment time for around 20 minutes. I'm going to have him sit in a comfortable position. So, and then I'm going to turn up the intensity. Let me know when you feel it. This is going to be a sensory feel, so as soon as he feels anything, we're going to stop.
Right there. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So I'll hit start, and he'll be on this for 20 minutes. After this is done, we're going to do a stretching exercise to see how good his range of motion is. I'm going to stop this. Okay. Can you lay down on your back for me? So we're going to do a golf club stretch. So he's going to hold the club, and then he's going to push up to make his shoulder go into as much flexion as he can tolerate with no pain. And we're going to do that for about 10-15 seconds each, and we're going to do 3 sets of about 10 if he can tolerate it. And then another angle we're going to do is he's going to push his arm into horizontal abduction as far as he can tolerate without pain as well, for 3 sets of 10 if you can tolerate it. For the repair phase, the goal is to improve their strength and range of motion. So again, we're going to be using the stem unit, and we're going to have it for muscle re-education. So the hertz will be between 35 and 55. Again, he'll be on this for about 20 minutes. It'll be the Russian current, and it will be negative polarity. So I'm going to start turning it up, and let me know when you feel it.
Trying to feel something.
Okay, and we're going to go up a little more. It's more of a tetany motor response. So you want him to see a little bit of a muscle contraction. Alright, so I'm starting to see a little contraction, so I'm going to have him sit like this with the stem unit going for about 20 minutes on this one as well. He can just sit in a comfortable position just like last time. And then after this, we're going to do another exercise for strength and stabilization of the shoulder. He would have a body blade in his arm. We don't really have one of those right now. But he would hold his arm out, and he would shake his shoulder back and forth. So the body blade would counteract that movement, and he would have to stabilize his shoulder muscles to hold his shoulder into place, which works on strength and stabilization for the prepare phase. On to the last phase, remodeling. The goal would be to get full range of motion and strength because this is the return to play phase. Again, we would do stem with a high volt for motor and tetany response again. We would have it between 70 and 85 hertz. And then it would be a negative polarity. And it's a motor tetany response again, so you want a little bit of a muscle contraction. Let me know when you start to feel it.
Starting to feel it.
Right, and we're gonna go up a little bit more to get a little bit of a muscle contraction. Okay, so you see the muscle contract a little bit. And again, he's gonna sit in a comfortable position for about 20 minutes until the treatment is done. And then for the last exercise, we are going to do TheraBand exercises. And the TheraBand will be to work on strength and range of motion. So we would have one of the stronger TheraBands, blue, black, gold, whatever they can tolerate by strength. And you'll want to do different ranges of motion. So you want to put the roll under your arm to get the right angle, and you will do internal rotation. You'll also want to do external rotation, flexion, and extension. You would want to do these 3 sets of 10 or 15, depending on what they can tolerate. And if their muscles allow, you could also do horizontal ab and adduction, depending on what they can tolerate at the point in time they are in the phase. So all of these would go through the 3 phases of rehab and healing to hopefully have them return to play.